Hey YouTube, in Death We Trust here. In a previous video I had showed you guys some of the estate pipes that were finished that I had received, and the more and more that I smoke them and the more experiences that I have with them, I realize, yeah, they smoke just fine, they work just fine, there's no physical flaws with them, but from the resources that I've looked at, and, you know, with a little bit of know-how and a little bit of tools, I started to think, well, hell, I could probably do just as good a job as this guy did and not have to pay nearly what he charged me. So I'm giving it a shot, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm working on here. This is the chamber of a master belt, another master belt that I had gotten. You guys saw the first one. And this guy actually cleaned up really good and did just one salt and alcohol treatment on it, and as far as the salt and alcohol treatment goes, I'm not going to tell you guys anything new about that. Anybody that wants to know what a salt and alcohol treatment is, Pipehead OR did a really good video on it. I'll put a link in my video to his video. There have been others. Pipe Thought did a good one. So many people out there have good good salt and alcohol treatment vids, so I'm not going to go over that one. And I did the salt and alcohol inside of here, and then I took the bristle pipe cleaners, dipped in Everclear, and scrubbed the inside of the shank real good. Basically all you do, you just scrub in there, and then you'll see a bunch of black shit and gunk that'll come out. You run the dry side in, and you just keep doing that until when you put the pipe cleaner in wet, it comes out the same color that it did when you put it in dry. So that's that. And then as far as the stem had just a little bit of oxidation around the tenon and the mouthpiece. I've actually got this soaking in a solution of very hot water and some OxyClean right now. And I have my own way of scrubbing oxidation off stems I'm going to show you guys. Basically what this soak does is if it's really badly oxidized, it'll start to take the oxidation off. And in the case of this, the oxidation isn't real bad, so you're not seeing any brown shit in the water, but what's going to happen is it kind of softens up the oxidation and makes it easier to scrub. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out. I'm wearing gloves simply because I have open wounds on my hands at the moment. I'm going to take this out of the soak and I'm going to rinse it off real good, and after I have it rinsed off, I'm going to show you guys what I do for the rest of it. Hey guys, I'm back with the next part of my estate pipe restoration. This is that master build stem fresh out of the, I was about to say oxidation, the OxyClean soak. Yes, I'm soaking my stem in oxidation to remove the oxidation. Anyway, a quick note, anytime you're dealing with chemicals on your pipe stems, some guys soak them in bleach, which is fine, I guess. To me, I feel that the OxyClean is a little more safe to use. But be it, you know, OxyClean, if you scrub it with Barkeeper's Friend, if you soak it in OxyClean after each step, make sure you give it a very, 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 very thorough rinse. You do not want any kind of chemical residue on this stem. So, this has been rinsed out really fully and thoroughly. I don't know if the camera can pick up on that, but like there's some brown right up in here around the tenon. It's kind of bad right there. I think I got most of the stuff out around the mouthpiece. So, yeah, the OxyClean will kind of strip off the finish and bring this oxidation to the surface. Now, the easiest thing that I have found to actually remove the oxidation that's left over is one of these bad boys. This is a knockoff Walmart brand magic eraser. From what I'm told, this is made of something called a melamine abrasive, which is a really, really mild abrasive, but you guys will not believe how well this works. Check this out. All I do is just take this guy, and I lightly start rubbing. Scrub around where you see the oxidation. And even after just that little bit of scrubbing, look right up there in the corner, that is the oxidation coming off of your stem. This stuff works super, super well. So all you got to do is just sit here. It does require a little bit of elbow grease. And a good way to tell when you're done scrubbing off all the oxidation is sometimes if you're scrubbing with one of these things and you look down, you will actually see a little bit of black starting to come off on the eraser net. Now, if you see a lot of black, I would maybe, stop at that point. But if you see a little bit of black, to me, all that means is you've gotten the oxidation off and you're actually digging down into the rubber. Again, this is a really mild abrasive. It doesn't really do any kind of harm, in my experience. It doesn't strip it off so badly that it pits, and it doesn't cause a significant loss of material. And I've also found that doing this way, it leaves a good base for you to, see that part right there. That's that nice brown gunk that you're scrubbing up off of that stem. So basically, I'm just going to sit here and work at this for a while and give it another good rinse off. And when I have all the oxidation off, I'm going to show you guys the incredibly easy way to wax up the stem. I'll be back in a bit.